Just got done seeing George Lucas. Enjoy the vlog. I want to announce this is the 9-year anniversary of Star Wars Theory. I could not be here without you guys for the last 9 years, which is insane. I want to throw a big sale at theorysabers.com, so you have a choice of 20% off site-wide, or buy one, get 2 free. So you can use the codes in bio or on the site. It's going to be Theory20 for 20% off, or it's going to be 2 free at checkout, depending on what you want for your order, what you want for your discount. Love you guys. Thank you so much for 9 years. Another 9 years ahead of us and more. And stay tuned for the vlog. I hope you enjoy. Oh, thanks,
Nice
man.
to meet you. I'm Steven.
Nice to meet you too. You having a good day?
It is, yeah. This is my first time at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
How about you?
It's first time in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
You here for a specific?
George Lucas. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that maybe I could. There's a friend of mine that can get me in, but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Excited. More as a fan than today for you, kind of.
Yeah, just walking
like
around.
chilling?
Yeah, just chilling,
Dude,
which is nice because conventions are always like work.
For you?
Yeah. So this is just chilling.
Awesome, man. It was nice meeting you.
Nice
again.
meeting you too,
have
man.
fun.
Yeah. See ya.
Shout out what you did with Vader, bro.
Thank you.
Mad respect. Get all that money, pushing it out there.
Thank you, man.
I know
Yeah.
it's a difficult process, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
My dad worked on Phantom Menace.
Really?
He worked in editorial. He's in Phantom Menace. So I grew up just loving Star Wars and watching your content, man.
We'll tell your dad thank you. Seriously.
100%,
Yeah.
Literally my squad of guys, filmmaker friends, just hometown friends. We grew up watching your stuff. So you're an inspiration, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate that. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I follow you around. I heard your takes. You're a good guy, so
Thank you.
thank you for your content.
Thanks, man. Are you having a good day?
I'm having an excellent day.
Oh, great.
How about you?
I'm good. I'm trying to find James Arnold Taylor. I think he's around here somewhere. But
I see. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
take care.
man.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see
I
you
didn't know you were
too.
gonna make it out here.
Yeah. definitely.
Wait, well, I knew because you tried to get.
Yeah, because of George.
Did
Yeah.
you get to meet
That's
him?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
Cross
see.
my fingers
Yeah,
for you.
hopefully.
I knew it took months, but I finally got the saber.
Oh, really?
Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to make the video for you.
Awesome, man.
It's gonna be awesome, man.
Oh, I'm glad you like
really
it.
good.
Yeah. Nice to see you. How you doing? How you been? This is Jason. Make sure you check This is Jason. Make sure you check his art out. If you're in San Diego, come to booth. What's the booth?
4407.
4407.
I was like, yeah.
Hey James, how are you? I just want to say hi quickly.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Now, are you just like
Just walking around,
Yeah.
hanging out. Yeah. All right, so just saw James, said hi quick. We saw Obi-Wan. Now we're gonna go see Ray Park, Darth Maul. So
Watch your stuff all day long.
thank you, man. I
Like,
appreciate
my
it.
goodness. I heard your voice right now.
Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah.
Ray, like, if there's people that have been waiting in line, they'll wait for like at least an hour, and I just want to shake his hand.
Yeah.
And then Ray will hear that and just completely light up and just sign something for them and just be like, I can't leave you guys.
He's the
empty-handed.
most real like actor in Star Wars I think that I've met.
I believe it, man.
Yeah. He gives a shit. You know?
I'm like,
It's
yeah. I'm like, look at him go.
Yeah. I know.
in a long time?
It's nice to see you. You know, we met in 2018 or 2017 at a Comic-Con, LA Comic-Con.
Yeah?
I have the photo, yeah. It's an old one, but it's so good to see you
is,
again.
man.
So do you, man. You're fucking
shape there, man. You're wicked.
crazy vascular. How you been?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm
Yeah.
good. Levi said he was going to try and
Link
see
us up.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw your post
With
this morning.
Nick. Oh,
And
yeah.
on your way over,
Yeah.
so, and
Yeah.
with Nick as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. For
So,
that, man.
well, he'll be in LA in January. So, three of us should go get some food or something. Yeah, that'll be good.
How's he doing? Is he doing all right?
He's doing all right, man. Yeah.
That's nice that you guys have got a good relationship and connect a lot.
You know, a few years ago, I was a fan. I reached out to him. I was like, "Can we do an interview?" And he was like, "Yeah, we did it." And then we just kept in touch, hanging out, and then met up in New York, and then now we got our sabers and stuff coming out and doing business together, and yeah, it's great. So
That's good. Man.
yeah,
The sabers look good.
yeah, yeah. I'm really enjoying that side of it. It's different, but. Thanks, Ray. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Sunday morning. Woke up around 6 a.m., had a dream about George, and now it's 8:09 in the morning. Uber is almost here, and we're about to get to the panel so that we can go see George. So I want to give a massive shout out to Soups, Matt Ramos. He's about to get us in. He's about to get us in with his people, with his team into VIP, and I couldn't be more thankful. We couldn't be more lucky that it was the will of the force. Everything worked out. So, yeah, really excited. Really surreal moment for both of us. We're huge Star Wars fans. Maddie's behind the camera, and I'm just thinking. I'm just kind of at a loss for words because it's like, this is the guy that like changed the world with cinema, with technology, with how you edit movies, with Star Wars, and someone I've looked up to since I was like 5 or 6 years old, and never thought I'd be able to see him with my own eyes because it's like, when do you ever come across George Lucas, right? Unless he's walking randomly behind you in like the street. So, yeah, Uber's here, so we'll see you there. For a few days now?
On Friday, yeah. We're camping for Friday on Wednesday.
Wow. For George Lucas overnight. Actually, they've been camping out since Wednesday. It's Sunday, bro.
Game day.
How are you, man? Thank you so much for this, seriously.
Dude,
you have no idea how much it means to me.
bro.
How you doing, man? Nia, nice to meet you.
Dude,
This is crazy, dog.
Did you guys see the amount of people camping out?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did like a little reel outside. Thank you.
Let them through. Yep.
Hey, buddy.
It's going. I mean, I'm working.
See you inside. Nervous. Very nervous. Look at all the people, man, just waiting. Look at all these people waiting for George, man, camping out overnight.
No, you would have been.
I would have camped out. I would have camped out, bro. Seriously, like, thank you for this. See, everybody, like, this is the guy that made it happen. Without him, like, he DM'd me and like, he's like, just thank you, man.
Nah, bro, you're the one who puts on for the Star Wars community in so many ways.
I do my best,
for
man.
years,
I do my best.
And you've worked hard for a moment like this. It's love.
This is
sure.
a 9-year anniversary in a few days.
Yeah.
So this is like a beautiful present.
No, I know. And like, again, George is gonna be up. Like, we're gonna be close, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you've seen like
No,
where
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
sit. Like, the reserved seating is like pretty close to the stage, so you'll get like a really great view of like just George right there. Guillermo del Toro will be there. The energy in Hall H is like through the roof because again, you have all of these people who have been camping up for days leading up to this one moment.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna bring the energy. They're gonna bring the hype. I just can't wait to see what he talks about.
Me too. I hope he's going to talk about his museum, and I hope we get a ton of eyes on it, and more people go out to the museum when it's done. It's going to look like Padme's ship, so I'm pretty excited about that. I have to if I got to
You've been all over the place. You've been going con to con.
Bro, I've been home for like 3 weeks in the last, I think, 3 months. I live for it. It's nice.
For sure.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
a pleasure.
what was it like meeting John Boyega?
Dude, he's actually such a chill guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell is this guy coming up to my booth? Why does he look so familiar? He gives me that wink, and then I'm like, no way. I'm like, I know who you are.
Did he say he watched the videos? I feel like he's definitely seen your videos.
Yeah, so when I went up to him in Miami just to say thank you, and I'm like, just, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. It was really nice of you. And he's like, I like your Star Wars takes. And I'm like, so the next time I see him, I'm going to ask him for an interview, which I don't know what he'll say, but it'll be good. Yeah, get his side of the story of everything, and what he hopes for going forwards with Star Wars, and what he wants Finn to be. I think that would be pretty fun. So
we needed a Jedi Finn. Bro.
We do.
We needed Jedi Finn.
Yeah.
The script was clear.
Yes, it was, and then they messed it up. But I remember he once said, like, control your world and then invite the people you like inside of it.
1000%. Yeah. Yeah, and we've been talking a lot like today just about like protecting your peace, protecting your energy. Because there's already so much hate and negativity out in the world that it's important to like find the light and all of that.
Yeah. How'd you get started on everything?
So dude, for me, honestly, Avengers Infinity War was such a game-changing like movie for me at that point in my life. And I had always grown up being like a Marvel fan, DC fan, Star Wars fan, all of it, but I feel like the whole world was so obsessed with Marvel in like 2018.
Yeah.
And so after Infinity War came out, I kind of just wanted to document my hype and excitement for Endgame.
Yeah.
And so I started like posting on social media, and it's also like what I wanted to do because I don't know, talking about this stuff and having conversations like this is like, these are some of the happiest moments of my life, dude. And I genuinely enjoy doing this. And so I started posting on social media, 2 videos a day. I was on YouTube for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I still remember just like celebrating double-digit views, hitting 10 views and seeing double digits. I was like, fuck yes. And so kind of one thing led to the other, and you know, eventually like the videos started to hit, and like the focus was always like, how do I make my videos better and better? How do I, you know, what do the fans want to see? Because I don't know if you operate from the same space of like, when you're coming up with video ideas, I'm just like, what would I want to see as a fan?
That's exactly it.
And let me
I was
make
just gonna
that.
say it's exactly what I do. And so many people get fixated on like, oh, what's popular? What good? You know, what's crazy views? Some of the videos I've made that I thought would get great views got nothing, and then some of the videos that I thought wouldn't do well at all, I was just making like blew up.
Yeah, and that's how it works, because I feel like truly people just gravitate towards authenticity and like, you know, passion.
Yeah, like we said, we've been doing this when we used to get made fun of for it, you know. And we still showed up for it. Let alone now. Now it's like a career. You're getting paid. It's like it's a dream.
Yeah, and like that's the important thing, right? It's like you have to do it when no one's watching, and if you can love that and enjoy that and just have fun doing that, then everything else will solve itself out. You know, it can become a very toxic thing to just live your life on like, all right, how do I get the most views?
How do I make the
get
most
more
money?
followers,
Yeah,
most money. Like,
well, we see that. There's a lot of that in the Star Wars and Marvel industry, movie industry, for creators and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like that back in the day, where you're just a comic book fan. Like that was it. Like people didn't like you as is, so you know that's all you had. But now it's like incentivized so much, so you don't really know who's who almost, but we do.
We do. Yeah, I feel like the real ones recognize real ones.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not too good, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, from all of everything that's been announced, like obviously nothing's ever really guaranteed to get made nowadays, but I was really excited for Dawn of the Jedi, dude. Like I really want Star Wars to go to the past, Old Republic. Like let's go somewhere we've never gone before and get away from like
with new characters and new time. Yeah, that's what I would. You know, and I used to think like that, and then I'm just concerned now. Like, who's the director? Who's the writer? What direction they're going to take with it? Because we already have Dawn of the Jedi. It's these comic books. I don't know if you know about it, but it's pretty cool. There's like a pyramid that goes to all like these 7 pyramids that goes to all these corners of the galaxy, grabs people, brings it to this planet Titan, drops them on corners of the world, and then whichever ones aren't Force sensitive get kicked off to the moons, and that's like the Dawn of the Jedi, essentially. Like they have the Force.
Like that would be so cool to see. I want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see that type
That'd
of
be
stuff.
amazing.
And the Star Wars universe is just so rich, and the lore is so freaking beautiful and so deep that it goes beyond any one character.
No, it goes beyond the first 6 films. Like,
exactly.
I agree. They got to get out of that, go either like way before or way after, because there's just so much story to tell. There's so much opportunities, and I think a lot of fans would want to see it. Studios would probably make a buttload of money, and it would be great. But it just depends how they execute.
Have you been seeing David Cornsweet, Superman, talk about Star Wars?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like he's definitely seen your videos, because he's I've talked to David, like he's a Star Wars nerd.
I mean, he was saying a lot of stuff that I've been saying for like years that like a lot of sweaties know. So it's like, maybe he just knows it. I don't know.
Yeah, I really want him to achieve that dream and get in Star Wars some way, somehow.
Did you like him as Superman?
Loved him.
I didn't see it yet. But
he's perfect, man. Like, it's crazy. He's just Superman in real life. Like, I watched like some footage with James Gunn, and then after that I was honestly feeling lightheaded because I was just so overwhelmed. And so I stepped outside and I was telling one of my friends, I was like, my whole life is made. Like, we can go home right now and my life is made. And as soon as I say that, David walks by fully in costume, like
that's crazy,
strutting his stuff, like getting prepped on a scene that he's about to film.
That's like Darth Vader walking by. I mean,
no, literally, dude. And he's so tall. He's like 6'5". Like he's just towers over everyone.
That didn't happen for us, eh?
No. Who are some of like your favorite actors that you would want to see like in the Star Wars space?
You know what? I want to see a Quentin Tarantino Star Wars movie.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's my favorite director. Sylvester Stallone's my favorite actor and like role model, but I don't know if I would want to see him in Star Wars. But a Quentin Tarantino directed movie would be, I think, pretty good.
Seating for Lucas, rise!
All right.
Yeah, that's actually what got the seats full. Anything back in to say reserve.
Indiana Jones podcast that you boosted on your YouTube channel. Yeah, and you blew up our YouTube channel.
Oh,
So,
great.
like, thank you.
I'm glad.
I owe you for that. So
Oh,
if you
dude.
ever need anything,
If you can ever get me in touch with Ralph, that'd be amazing. Yeah.
Right here, man. So
That's
this is my pops, man.
That's him, bro.
Yeah, right, right there, right.
That's wild.
And I just wanted to say again, like, you know, we
Thank
watched-
you for your work
Yeah.
on it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
And I'm glad that you're keeping that alive because during that time when it was kind of quiet, love your work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Love your work. Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. It's so inspiring, you know.
Thank you.
Like right now, you know, me and George Lucas.
Yeah.
I want to like tear up, you know. I'm like holding on my own, and you know, it's like surreal, you know. It's surreal to see you too, you know. Like been following you for like years and years, and like seeing like you and George Lucas at the same time. It's like, you know,
It's special.
yeah, special, you know.
That any of that controversy is huge for engagement.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
get
yeah,
that argument going in the chat. And I have heard that he was told we have to have this be the most controversial Star Wars ever. So design that into the storyline.
Yeah, that makes sense because he had a video years ago saying that the best film for him is one where half hates it and half likes it.
I guess there's no Q&A here, but if I get asked the question by chance, I would ask him, can you expand more on what you wanted us to know about the Force?
That's what I would want to know too.
Okay, cool, cool.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's great meeting you guys, man. That's it's amazing. Didn't think that would happen here, but I guess.
That's sick.
This is the Profi version.
Yeah, Profi 2.2.
Damn, almost got removed. Almost got kicked out. Because I was saying hi to too many of you. So always got to represent the boys, you know what I mean?
Welcome to one of the most highly anticipated panels of Comic-Con 2025, the sneak peek of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Arts. It is my great honor to introduce our panel's moderator and one of the coolest sci-fi nerds in the building, Oscar-nominated actress, Grammy and Emmy award-winning musician and producer, Queen Latifah.
What's up, Comic-Con? How y'all doing today? Now, few creators have impacted the last 50 years of storytelling like this next man. He revolutionized filmmaking, not just through spectacle, but through a deeply human lens. His magnum opus, Star Wars, has shaped our lives for generations and taught us we should trust our instincts. One person can change the course of history. And the Force is always within us. His imagination has lit the path for generations of fans and filmmakers alike. He's the reason we're here today. Please welcome for the first time ever at Comic-Con, give it up for the one, the only, George Lucas! Welcome to our panel. Sorry, what does 50 years of love sound like? Silence! I feel so lucky somebody pitched me to be sitting here. Besides being a sci-fi nerd myself, I'm just so happy to be here to support two of my closest friends, George and his wife, Melody. Woo! This is such a historic moment because this is the very first time George has done a personal show and tell of the new museum. The Lucas Museum of Narrative Art. And we're here today because my dear friend George wanted to create a space where anyone could come and be inspired by the same art. that inspired him. George, what is narrative art to you, and when did you first fall in love with it?
Well, I've been collecting art since I was in college, and back when I was in college, which is sort of near the Stone Age, the idea is that I couldn't really afford real art. I love all art, no matter what it is. But I could afford comic art because in those days it was underground, and it was you sort of had to know people to find out where there was a sort of a auction that was sent out on a mimeograph sheet and had some prices and names of art. And so I've been sort of collecting narrative art ever since then, because I could then, in college, I could get an alley-oop for $30. And because the comics were expensive, but the original art wasn't that expensive because it was harder to come by.
But you managed to collect upwards of 40,000 pieces of art.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 50 years now. And then it occurred to me that what am I going to do with it all? Because I refuse to sell it. You know, I'm not one of the typical high art collectors who buys and then you come back 5 years later and you say, what happened to that painting you bought? That was so beautiful. Well, I sold it for $10 million. I made a lot of money on it. I said, I could never do that. It just is not what I think art is. I think it's more about... I think it's more about a connection, an emotional connection with the work, not how much it cost or what celebrity did it or whatever. It's more a personal thing. And I don't think it's anything that anybody else can tell you. That's art, that's not art. It doesn't work that way. If you have an emotional connection, then it's art. If you don't, then just move on to the next painting. And it's the idea that people can tell you what art is and talk about it. I've discovered just from my experience of making movies and things that, other people's opinions don't mean much. The only thing that really means something is what you do and what you feel about it. And then if you see that other people react to it in a very emotional way, then you say, well, I did my job, that was good. But when people come who say they're experts and they say, oh, that's not art, that's not this, that's tough. And I've worked with hundreds of illustrators in my life, and they're all brilliant, they're all great, but they don't get recognized for anything. So this is sort of a temple to the people's art.
Woo! Temple to the people's art.
This museum is dedicated to the idea that stories, mythology, any kind of story, that is written to affect people and to build community is extremely important to society and creating societies and creating community. Art illustrates that story. And that's the right hand of building a community is you need the art to make it seem real. Even, back in the whether it's the Renaissance or the Stone Age, you'll always have a story that people believe, it's mythology, it's not really true, but people believe it and it binds them together with a common belief system. That common belief system is what is really important. And what we're doing here with the museum is to try to make people aware of the mythology that we live by, and at the same time let them have an emotional experience looking at art that does tell the modern mythology. And as Doug pointed out, it's more of an exact science than people think it is. And it's a way, the art part of it, is a way of making it really accessible to people and make it so they believe it.
George, you told me it was important for society to have a museum honoring these kinds of art pieces. Tell them that story about the Rockwell painting.
Well, again, one of the things that we deal with is the history of illustration, because this really is about illustration and about the mythology that creates the stories, and the orators who, like in Greece, were highly respected above everybody because the stories were so important. These are the things that we believe in. Some people believe in science, but science is an opinion. It's not real any more than stories are real. But the idea of the common mythology that we believe in today, like love and community and all the things, we've got like 33, 40 different galleries, and those galleries all are illustrations of a particular mythology that we live with today. Whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's, these are all not real, but it's an idea that gives us a common belief system. And in a common belief system, you can't build anything. You can't build pyramids, you can't build palaces, you can't build airplanes, you can't do anything by yourself. You have to have people you can do it with. And one of the issues, ultimately, one is family, is that I believe, and I think most people believe, that most families are dysfunctional. You always have somebody in there who, okay, we'll kind of live with him a little bit, or her. But the thing about the Rockwell painting that she's talking about is that it's a group of paintings are called the Four Freedoms. One of them is the freedom from want. And what it is a painting of mom bringing in a turkey, and everybody's sitting around the table all smiles and looking and everything. The idea that Uncle Jim is drunk over the corner, or Sally and Billy are going to get divorced because they're having a huge argument, all that is not mentioned. But what it does say is the modern mythology is not that the Indians fed the pilgrims and saved them from starvation, because that would have gone away a long time ago. What it's really about is family. And people go to Thanksgiving and inevitably say, oh God, I don't want to do this again. It's going to be fights, it's going to be this, and I have to deal with my dad, I have to do, it's all kind of, oh, well, I guess I've got to. Well, you've got to, because that painting tells you that family is important. It's part of what we need to keep society together, even if it's tough. And that's, a lot of the art centers around those ideas of what we believe in and how important that is to us to have a community and to be able to build off of a common belief. And that's especially together today because of the fact that the world is becoming a smaller place. There are a lot of different common beliefs out there. It used to be easy because they were far away and it was hard to get to the, interact with that. But now we're experiencing, in a lot of ways, the fact that there's a lot of different beliefs and there's a lot that aren't common. And the society cannot exist without a common belief system. And that's where illustration is vital to show you what that means in everyday life.
There are no right angles in the entire museum. Everything in the museum is curved. Tell me a little bit about that. What was the thought behind that? Yankson might have had, or did you want that?
In my life, when I started out, I wanted to be an architect, and then I realized that it actually involved a lot of math. And then I decided that wasn't such a good idea. So then I went to building cars and racing cars, and almost got killed. Decided that probably wasn't a good idea either. But then I went, and I didn't do that well in high school. So I decided, well, I was in the hospital and recuperating from a car accident. I said, well, maybe I'll just go to junior college, and because this was during the Vietnam War, and there was a certain advantage to going to the college. So I went to college, and I liked social science. It was always very important to me. And so I decided I'd just take a lot of social science classes because it really was something I was interested in. And I got really hooked on anthropology and fell under the sway of he was actually more of an English teacher, but at the same time he was really a mythologist and somebody who really understood mythology, which I really was extremely interested in, and which really comes from a time when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and my mom would put me to bed, and I asked her a question, and I said, Mom, if there's only one God, why are there so many different religions? And she really couldn't answer that. But I've spent the rest of my life trying to answer that, and I come to the conclusion that I believe in God, but I have no idea what God is. And I don't think anybody does, because that's the thing where a very, very human nature is that when you're born, the baseline is fear. And as you go through life, you're curious about things, but you're especially curious about things you don't understand, and therefore that's a threat to you. And as a result, you make up stories to make it feel good. Well, you know, what? It goes dark periodically. Why does it? What happens if the sun? If it doesn't get day, it's just night. What happens if, and back in the Greek times, they said, well, it's, you got Apollo, he's a god, and he has a chariot, it's on fire, and when it goes over, flies over, it's all daytime. Yeah. At night, it's dark. Oh, I feel better now. And it's true. It's stories that make you feel connected to other people, but it also gets rid of some of the problems you have about the fact that you have to know everything. And of course, one of the real problems we have is humans think they know everything, even though they don't know anything. They're very, if you take the universe, we know so little about what's going on that it's just, and that's one thing that this kind of art will celebrate in a way, because we have science fiction. Science fiction is a myth. We have made it real, but we've made it real because of science fiction books and art. And so that makes people say, oh, well, we could go to the moon, and once that idea is implanted, then we sort of believe we can do it. But the real problem, as I say, we think, well, we can go to the moon, we can go anywhere. No, I don't think so. Everything is in elements that are so huge, so fast, so impossible to understand for a human being, that you can't depend on what we know, and you can be inspired by what we think we know.
All right, man. We just saw George. It was pretty crazy.
What a day, bro.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, honestly, once again.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you were able to, one, come out here.
Just to see him.
Just to see him.
Just to say, like, I can hear his voice, not through, like, you know, a computer screen or something.
And he's so passionate. He spoke so well.
Yeah, he just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care what people think. He just says what he needs to say, and that's it. What he believes. That's true George Lucas, right? That's just how it should be.
Yeah, man. It was,
and that inspires me to be a creator going forward, to like all the bullshit I receive sometimes, and I just want to. It like really reinvigorated like why I am the way I am, and I guess it's a lot of reasons it's from George.
No, dude, he said that one line where you looked at me and we fist bumped.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it felt like he was listening to our conversation earlier.
Yeah.
Because we were saying the exact same type of thing,
and then he says it. It's like it was beautiful. And to build a community, like, and that, which is what we're doing, it's like that's the most important thing, I think.
And yeah, sharing the love and passion. Like in that room, it was just straight positivity, straight love.
Yeah.
And
everyone's there for him.
Everyone's there for him. You know?
Yeah. His whole message about that museum too, building that community, it's what it's all about.
Appreciate it. Thank you. See you, man. I appreciate it. Of course, bro.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, dude. I know. And I'm really again happy to came out. I'm happy we experienced this moment together. And keep doing what you do, bro.
You too. Stay strong, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was the designer on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm the designer on the Black Series.
I didn't know you actually designed it. That's so dope, dude.
Yeah,
I'm really happy that they're doing a lot of prequel stuff.
I've been pushing for the prequel stuff pretty heavily to try to get that stuff out there. We have a lot of really cool stuff coming. So this is an exclusive. Comes with 6 blades, so skinny, medium, and wide blade to be able to swap out on pretty much either lightsaber. So it has a platform, has a lava that supports it from underneath the droid. Then that can also manipulate and move around, so you can move that lava piece and it kind of slots into these kind of organic half circles.
Are these new too, or no?
Yes. So this is the Mace Windu and Palpatine pack when they go to arrest him. This is our very first Ian McDermott in the line. Then we have a new Asajj Ventress, and then Chimere from the Acolyte.
So that's cool, man. This is awesome.
No, thank you.
Thank you for this.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's gonna get a kick out of it. So
yeah.
I just looked through the thing. I didn't have any. I think it was. Yeah, you're good. I think it was this one. And I don't know. It was one of the bags over there. That
Okay, you're perfectly fine. Let me just gather one of everything.
Oh, wow.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Thank you. You should come to cons more often, man. Get free stuff. Before they check in with Lucasfilm, they're like, "Do not give this shit to that guy, bro." Like, really? These are sick. Look at that. This is beautiful. So I don't know if you guys remember, but a few years ago I did an ad with Display, but they did not have all of these. So, I mean, this is. I'm really happy that Star Wars is like the prequels are getting the love that finally they deserve. Looks like something from my script. It's like the first time in my 9 years career I'm like getting free shit. It's like the first time, man.
What do you got?
They gave me some Anakin versus Obi-Wan Mustafar thing, and then some displays and stuff like that. So, yeah. If you guys don't know, Bull Air's sickest shoes in the world.
Thank you. This is our first time doing the Comic-Con, and the reaction's been ridiculous.
I bet.
Yeah. It's nice being like the only company that sells shoes here.
Yeah.
Because we just stand out.
Customized shoes
yep.
too, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, these are signed by the creator and all the actors. But those are the Rotten Tomato colorway that people can get online. There's also the Mars Attacks, the glow in the dark version.
That's sick. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. yeah, if you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. He's got crazy shoes, crazy sneakers, pretty much anything you could think of. So, yeah, bullairs.com.
Not as cool as this guy.
We got Gracie, the one and only, of course, dressed as Hella
from Marvel Rivals.
How long did this take?
To make?
To make.
Like a week straight.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't even know where to begin. This is what should be at every convention. So this is a big oopsie that someone made. This is not Anakin Skywalker's Ahsoka, and that's what it's marketed as. So I don't know what this is.
You underestimate my power. Don't try.
Yeah, that's definitely not Anakin. Not from Revenge of the Sith, at least. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Dude, nice to see you, man. I saw you walk by earlier. I was like, dude, I know this guy. The more I stared, I was like, no, that's absolutely Star Wars.
I'm glad you said hi.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely, dude. I hope you've been having a good con.
Having a great time.
Got away with some goodies.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for this. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, likewise, dude. Yeah. Oh man, thank you so much. Like,
It's good
love your content. So.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, have a good one, brother.
You too, man. Have fun. Thank you so much.
Wow, I'm so excited to meet you, man.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, love your content. Been watching you for like years now.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah, take care.
So nice to meet you. Oh my god, I'm like your biggest fan, genuinely.
Thank you,
dude.
Oh my god. I cosplayed as Revan on Thursday. Had my theory saber, Revan saber.
Really?
This guy, yep. So it's nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you too.
Love your stuff. You want to take a quick pic real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I was up there crying with you, like when Luke showed up in Mando. I was like in tears.
That was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was that and that was like COVID too, so I was just like, that was the best. That was
I
awesome.
hope they get back to that kind of stuff. You know?
Oh my god, yeah.
Nice.
It's been rough, but
I know.
I'm praying for it. Yeah.
Vader episode 2 is around the corner,
dude. I'm excited. I'm excited. You know I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
All right, sick man. So nice to see you.
Nice meeting you. San Diego Comic-Con is a wrap. It was unbelievable. The whole reason I came here was just to see George, and it was on a whim. I saw that he was announced to come here, and I had no ticket. I knew they were all sold out. I had no way of getting in the panel. That was its own feat. And I just took a chance. I'm like, all right, you know what? I have to try. And that's kind of like my whole motif in life is just try. You never know. And so booked a flight, got Matty out here. Matty, you available? He came out, and we kind of winged it. So shout out to Dr. Comics. He helped me get a badge, and then Matt Ramos Soups got me in the panel. So I mean, if I didn't try, man, I would never have seen George, and maybe that's my only time that I could have actually seen him with my own eyes. So been a real long trip. I've been away for over a month now at home and from home, and it's been fantastic to see all my friends and see everybody and work 3 conventions and just have a lot of fun going around and meeting you all, and of course at the end capping it off with meeting George for the 9-year anniversary of the channel. So I feel very lucky, I feel very, very blessed, and much more to come for you guys, and I'm even more reinvigorated to bring you the best content I can and keep George Lucas Star Wars alive in the best way that I know how. It was beautiful hearing George talk today. He was really trying to emphasize a lot on family and community, and that you shouldn't, just because a piece of art is expensive or it goes up in value, you shouldn't be persuaded by money, and you shouldn't sell it. If something means something to you, you should keep it. And that's one thing he was talking about. It's like, you shouldn't have sold Star Wars. But I really do believe that the point he was trying to drive home was that community and family are some of the most important things. And that's really something that we see in his stories, in Star Wars particularly. It's all about family. Like the whole thing. So he also mentioned that you don't need to always be liked, essentially. You don't need to listen to everybody. If you like a piece of art, if something speaks to you, then that's great. If it doesn't, okay, then move on to the next thing. And he used that as a metaphor for whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to achieve, whatever beauty you see in a piece of art or whatever it might be, you should chase that. And it doesn't matter if someone else doesn't see it, because it's subjective. And if you find passion or something in anything that you're doing and you want to pursue that, then you should. and you should never let the words or whatever of other people dissuade you or whatever it might be, or put you down from chasing your dreams, from doing what you want to do, from the vision that you have. And that really spoke to me. So I'm really more invigorated now to build the community that we have in the name of George, which is, I feel like, the whole memo of the channel for the last 9 years. And I thank you all so much. It's almost been a decade that I've been on YouTube, and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you, everyone. Love you all, and in the name of George, let's keep going forwards. And I hope that maybe he'll see the fan film someday, part 2 and 3, and he'll get a kick out of it. At the very least, maybe you guys will, which is actually the most important. So as the 9-year anniversary of the channel today, I want to thank you all so much for everything that you've done for me, for keeping George's vision alive, for constantly supporting over the years, and to continue to do that for the next 9 years to come. I love you all. May the force be with you always.